Hello, good morning.
Good morning, how are you?
This is Brooke.
It is, yeah.
Hi, Asia. How are you? Good morning.
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
I'm good.
Good stuff. Right, firstly, congratulations, because next month you'll become the 2016 recipients of the Grammy Lifetime Achievement Award. It's been
Yes,
a long
yes,
time coming,
yes.
hasn't it?
Yeah, yes, yeah. It's great. It's great.
How does it feel?
Feels good. It was, stunning, and still processing it, and it's once in a lifetime, of course, as you know,
Yeah.
and so we're very much looking forward to it.
I want to start off by going back to your roots. So you
Hmm.
were born and raised in Chicago in the 50s, and obviously there was a very prominent music scene around that time. So you had artists such as Sam Cooke, Minnie Riperton, Curtis Mayfield, who were all coming from Chicago at that time. So
Right.
how did growing up in a city with such a wide musical heritage have an influence on you pursuing a musical career?
Well, don't having an older brother, Maurice, played drums and a lot of music around the house, a lot of music in Chicago. So you heard a lot of great music on the radio. So it was very much influential. The Beatles, Motown, of course, a lot of jazz, a lot of blues. So it was a good array of music.
Yeah, and was listening to the radio like the main hobby to do in your household? Was it like you all sit around and listen to the radio together?
Well, at that time, because you only had one radio in the house. Today, of course, it's quite different. But I had a little transistor radio that I would put up to my ear, and I would listen to all of the music
Yeah.
that I enjoyed so much. Yes.
Originally, you were learning electric bass on the weekends and then upright bass during the week. So, what were the long-term benefits of learning both in conjunction?
Well, for me, I was very lucky and very fortunate that the upright bass gave me a lot of great technique,
Yeah.
and the bass guitar gave me a lot of good rhythm, and it was a lot of fun to play both of them.
Yeah, and you're obviously from that. You're now known for your high-energy performances on stage. So, what do you
Hmm.
do to get hyped up for a show?
Well, I'm always very excited to go out there. There's never a stage I didn't like, as I always say,
Yeah.
affectionately. Uh, and it was cool. And I just, wait for the audience, and I eat good before I go to the arena and things like that. And I work out, so hopefully that gives me the energy to get up there and do my thing.
Yeah, and I've seen you twice live. I saw you in Manchester and I saw you in Liverpool.
Oh,
Both
oh,
times,
wow. Okay, okay. Wow, yeah.
both times I've been absolutely unable to take my eye off you. Like even when Philip's singing, I'm like listening to him and I'm watching you because it's that high energy.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Wow, yeah, yep, yep. Thank you, thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. Earth, Wind and Fire have received many accolades. I'm reading this
Hmm.
list here: 6 Grammys, 4 American Music Awards, the BET Lifetime Achievement Award, inducted in the Rock and Roll
Hmm.
Hall of Fame in 2000. That's just to name a few. Did you ever think that Earth, Wind and Fire would become as successful as it has?
Well, we wanted. I knew we were good,
Yeah.
but I didn't know that we would be successful like this. You know,
Because it was
you
quite
know.
unusual at the time, wasn't it? Like, it wasn't very mainstream music as you was going into it, but you made it
Right,
mainstream, yeah.
right, right. They're very, very. Actually right, quite unusual.
And you all say that jazz is like your main, or certainly one of your main inspirations into music, and you have done a lot of jazz, certainly more in your earlier albums. But what made you go
Yeah.
down the
Well, in
sort
the
of...
beginning we did. In the beginning we did jazz. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? You know what I mean? But of course, we did a lot of different music: pop, R&B, a little bit of rock. We've done a little bit.
you have done a bit of everything, and you did a bit of electric, didn't you, on Electric Universe?
Right,
Which,
Electric Universe, and
yeah,
we did Touch the World, a lot of things. And then recently, moving ahead, of course, I did the Flow Rider Robin Thicke
yeah.
single. So it was pretty good.
So what made you go down sort of mainly the R&B funk route? Because obviously that's what you're most known for.
We just ended up doing it. It was just a natural progression. It was a natural progression. It wasn't, a planned thing. We saying we were going to do it. It was just a natural thing that happened.
Yeah. Right, we're going to play a little game called 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So how this will work is I'll ask you quick fire questions such as name 5 people who, or what are 4 things that, da 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 da. And you have to just answer as quickly as possible.
Okay,
Okay.
name 5 people that do what now?
So name 5 of your most influential artists.
Okay, great. Okay, Miles Davis, Stevie Wonder, John Lennon and Paul McCartney, um, Mick Jagger.
4 of your favourite jazz songs.
Jazz songs, Stella by Starlight, Round Midnight, Kind of Blue, Freddie the Freeloader, Bitches Brew.
What are your 3 favourite albums of all time?
3 favorite?
Yeah.
Okay, That's the Way the World Ours, Marvin Gaye, What's Going On,
Yeah.
and Songs in the Key of Life.
Oh, fantastic. Who are 2 people who you would have liked to collaborate with but never got the chance?
Oh, wow, 2 people? One is Miles Davis, right?
Yeah.
And the other one, Ray Charles.
Yeah. And it's kind of a shame that they didn't happen. And finally, what is your favourite Earth, Wind and Fire song? That's my mum's.
Yes.
Verdine, thank you so much. It's been an absolute pleasure talking to you, and hopefully I'll get to speak to you again sometime soon.
Okay, be well. Thank you for a great interview.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Okay, cheers.